Hey Thunder fans, welcome back to Lawrence, Kansas for the third edition tonight from Thunder TV. This is your NB Thunder finishing up pool play against the Wichita Defenders. Thunder in Pool B here at the National Christian Homeschool Volleyball Championships. And their pool finish will determine where they play in the qualifying round. That qualifying round to be played tonight after pool play is done. The court we're on is running about an hour behind, so we can expect to be here for a while tonight. Nevertheless, we'll take on the Wichita Defenders here in this next one and see where things land. Thunder are 2 sets up and 2 sets down so far today. Took both sets off of the HEA Firebirds, but dropped both sets to the OKC Storm. So, set victory here should get them second place in the pool. And we'll see what kind of qualifying opponent that lands them. Good crowd turnout here from the Thunder faithful. Teams have been very cross-supportive of each other out here in Lawrence, Kansas. The JV Black girls team played this morning, won their first match, dropped their next 2, but they are alive in Division II and can actually still achieve a gold ball with a good performance tomorrow. The Varsity on your screen's got 2 more tonight before we know their fate. And the boys team will start play in the tournament tomorrow. Starters on the floor, back right. Corner of your screen is True Fleming. She'll be the first server. In front of her is the setter Grace James. The big middle blocker, Sarah Clayton, followed by Lexi Sanborn, Emily Force, and Haley Dyer. In the middle of your screen is the libero. Defenders on the far court wearing blue t-shirts with orange lettering. Thunder in their black uniforms. Only thing teal tonight is the sleeves. Really just the sleeves of Haley Dyer. All the rest of the players went with black or white sleeves. All right, we're getting the referee locked into her stand up there on the left side of your screen. Able to get a baseline vantage point for this one. True Fleming has the first serve right to left of screen. We are ready to go. True puts a quick paw into it. Pass tight to the net by the right back. And the ball doubled over on the return. Easy point for the Thunder. Not necessarily a great pass out of the back row. True saw it too. This time she goes after the libero. Bounces around back row. Hard back row swing and perfect placement in the deep corner over the head of Emily Force. Defender side out, 1-1 our score. First serve now coming from the defenders. Number 14 serves to Thunder left. Force brings it back to the middle of the floor, set up by Dyer. Sanborn has to send it over free. Now a little out of control. They try the middle attack. Not getting that pass. Sayla Clayton. Sayla is the tallest player on the floor on either team, and she was not going to let that stand. Aveley Leonard now comes in to play front row for Emily Force as Grace James, the setter, will serve. James serves at the middle back, passes tight to the net, too tight to the net, and the defenders can't do anything with it. Second serve from James, right of screen. Serve is at the same player, middle back with a better pass this time. Bump set to the left side. Roll shot over, and somebody's in the net. The up ref called it early, so before Haley Dyer even made the dead contact, the point was awarded to the Thunder. Coach Chris likes the 5 spot. That would be the right back on your, or the left back on for the defenders, the right of your screen. James misses trying to attack her, gets in the top of the net, and the ball's over to the defenders on the side out. They'll substitute now as number 28 has the serve. Left to right across your serve receive screen is Leonard, Dyer, and Fleming. Serves at Aveley Leonard. She plays it off her right hip and not back into the court. That's an ace for the defenders. Thunder dug themselves 2 holes against the Firebirds before clawing their way out and getting victory in both sets. They don't want to do that here. That serve is off to the left. Haverly's late to play it, sends it over the net and 1. Defenders now set up the middle attack. In the gash to the left. Fleming has the first touch. It's not good. Into the stands. Rescued by Dyer. Sent over free by the Thunder, but they're still alive. Second middle attack coming. Grace James is late on arrival, but keeps it alive. Sayla sends it over in 2. Third swing now coming from the defenders. A left-handed attack from the outside hitter. That's on the left side of the defender's court, the right side of your screen, and she goes with the sharp cross for the kill. Third serve of the run coming from 28. Deep serve. Dyer's under it. Right to her center. James goes to Sanborn. Sanborn tries to poke it into the deep end line, but over the defense, over the line, and the defenders have taken the lead. Substitutions now coming. Sanborn goes to the bench in favor of Lacey Criddle. Ari Chesla checks into the game, replacing True Fleming. It's Leonard, Dyer, and Chesla left to right and serve receive. Coach Chris hoping those substitutions rattle the server a little bit here. We'll see. It's an odd place to change, make a substitution. Chesla has a beautiful pass. Allows James to set with hands to Criddle. Attack in the middle of the floor, no good. Now the middle hitter for the defenders, easily handled by Dyer. Thunder answer with Sayla Clayton. The first hit is deep, but it's overpassed right back into her hand. And she put that one down on the 10-foot line. Thunder side out and rotate. Clayton heads to the bench. Wheeler has front row duty as Dyer will serve. Dyer serves at the left back, who shuffles under it. Now wants the ball back and can't get it over the net. That's a front row player who never transitioned. Chris likes the spot. He wants Haley to hit the same player, and she does. Puts it over into the left back. A better pass. She better transition. She winds up for the swing, but the double block of Wheeler and Leonard is too strong. The ball doesn't come back, and the Thunder up by 2. Same spot, same location. Dyer hitting her spots. That ball overpassed. Lucy Wheeler can't put it away. Comes back in 2. Dyer's up to the task. Now Leonard flips it over with that left hand. In system, the defenders stay. Hard to talk. Right down the middle, off the platform of Haley Dyer. And good for a defender's kill. It's a little slow on ball retrieval as that one went into the upper deck. Over my head and behind me is a row of treadmills that are also functioning in the gym, and that's where the ball finally returned. Defender serving from the middle of the far court, right at Haley Dyer, who has the up. Lucy talks really loudly, goes in, puts up a beautiful ball, and put away by Avery Leonard. Beautiful use of the left hand and a good out-of-system combo with Wheeler and Leonard, 2 front row players, setting up that kill. Thunder will rotate now. Lacey Criddle steps to the service line as Olivia Cox comes into the front row for Ariana Chesla. Criddle with that front top spin serve, gets it over the net. Defenders struggle and send it over free. Handled by Dyer, set with hands, left side, off balance. Cox almost has it down for the kill. Defenders come back with a middle attack. Another dig by Dyer, set high in the middle. Lucy Wheeler slaps it, can't fall. Left side attack now. James is underneath. Dyer with the out-of-system set right side. Avery Leonard finds payload. Avery's been on fire in this tournament, hitting that ball hard. Changing the tempo, as Coach Chris likes to say. That puts the Thunder up by 3. Lacey Criddle working from middle of your screen. Slides now to her left. Hits the middle back. Passes straight to the center, set to the right on a double attack between the blockers. Dyer has it. Defensively, they go left side to Liv Cox, and that attack is into the net. Point defenders. 24 now has the serve for Wichita. Wichita only about a 2-hour drive from here. Not like the 12-hour drive from New Braunfels. Service right down Broadway. Criddle's under it. Perfect pass to James, who sets Leonard up on the right side. She hits it off the block and out of bounds. I'm not so sure that ball was touched by a defender. It looked like it might have been just off the net. But the team immediately celebrated touch and got the referee to give them the call. They rotate here, and Emily Force will serve from middle of the service line. She hits front row to the middle back. Not well handled. It's rattled around and sent back over free. Dyer, perfect pass. James attacks from the front right position. Comes back in two, but out of bounds. Thunder are going to score on that. Takes a lot of teams a minute to adjust to that front row center. Forrest now puts it in the seam, the 5-6 seam we would call that. Attack from the left side. Double blocked by Grace and Lucy. Thunder have opened up a 5-point lead here, their largest of the day, and the defenders are going to take a timeout. Timeout on the floor, 12-7 our score. Stick with us, you're watching Thunder Volleyball on Thunder TV. Back live with you in Lawrence, Kansas, where the Thunder have a 5-point lead over the Wichita defenders. Thunder break their huddle first and back on the floor, ready to go back to work. That's Emily Force in the center of your screen, and she'll have the serve with that signal. She takes that big breath before she steps into it and goes to her left and just misses on the sideline. Very aggressive serve, and she just missed her spot. Point out to the defenders. Finally, ball retriever takes a moment. The ball is back on the court. And defenders number 15 has the serve. It'll be Dyer, Criddle, and Force, left to right in serve receive. High toss in the middle to the Thunder right. Force has the pass over the net. Now the defenders going to work. They set the middle, soft push attack. Dyer's there. And before it goes any further, Thunder are going to win the point. The defender center called for a double touch. Thunder will rotate. Now Lucy Wheeler goes to the service line. Wheeler goes to her left. Just long and over the end line, out of bounds. Back-to-back service errors for the Thunder. Dyer returns to the floor. Criddle, Force, and Dyer across the back line. Serve coming from the middle of the opposition. High rainbow serve, handled by Force. James steps under the pass, sets up Clayton. Clayton puts it over in two, and the return ball is a lift. Thunder are going to score. I didn't see her violation, but it was a quick whistle and no complaints coming from the floor. Ari Chesla now checking into the game, replacing Olivia Cox. Chesla will serve. Chesla goes after the front row and has an ace. Beautiful placement by Ari Chesla. Not sure if that was the serve that Coach Chris gave her, but she hit a spot where nobody else was. She now moves to the left of your screen, up 15-9. This time goes after the left back. Ball brought back into play, but rattles around. Coming over free. On the sideline, played by Criddle. James is under it, back to Criddle. Hard cross-court swing. Dug by the front row defender. Coming over free now. Chesla. James hardly moves. Sets up Clayton on the side. She attacks the 6-hole, doesn't fall. Long rally coming. Back to the Thunder 6. Dyer has it. Left side set. Hard swing by Lacey Criddle. She put that one down with authority. The defender just playing enough defense to protect her face. Hard cross-court kill by Lacey Criddle puts the Thunder up 16-9. Third serve of the run by Chesla is down and good. Another ace by Ari Chesla. She's putting that serve just in front of the back row. Defenders are going to swing their defense now to try to solve this problem. Chesla this time puts it in the front row player. Ball goes backwards, coming back free. On the end line, Chesler walks it to the end and lets it go out of bounds. Ari Chesler's having her way with the defenders from the service line. Now she moves to the right of camera. Goes after the left front player. Ball is overpassed, and Clayton tries to slam it down, can't do it. Comes back in two. Chesler has the first touch. Criddle tries to bring it back into play. Chesler's going to rescue it. Sends it over to the defender's side. They try to sort it out. Middle attack coming. Grace James is on the tip. Forrest sets her back up with a bump set to the right side. And James' attack is into the block. Nice rally by the Thunder. Finally snuffed out by Wichita, but not before the Thunder build an 18-10 lead. Serve coming right down Broadway. Dyer's pass is high, not high enough. Chesler's bump sets out of the back row. Standing down ball doesn't fall. Return down ball easily handled by Criddle. Now Clayton goes over in two and gets the kill. Heady aggressive play by Sayla Clayton. Thunder will rotate. Leonard and Forrest have to get the attention of the ref before they can make the substitution. Avery Leonard to the front row and Grace James to serve with a 19-10 lead. James serves straight at the middle back, passed over the net and off the platform of Criddle. She put it in the one spot that was perfect. Lisi had to play it, but it hit the top of the net. It was a hard play. Whistle to serve now. Serve coming from the far court to the Thunder right side. Chesler's under it, but it's out of bounds. Point Defenders. Coach Chris gives Ari some instruction here on how to adjust. Leonard, Dyer, and Chesler left to right and serve receive. Dyer shuffles in between the blockers. No screen. High top spin serve. Dyer plays it perfectly. James tries to go over on the second touch, and the shot is blocked by the defenders. No support behind her, and that one's down for another point. Thunder lead trimmed to 6. Dyer leans to her left to get a better view of the server. Defenders could benefit from a server screen here, but they don't put one up. It's down the left side. Leonard brings it right side to her center, and a little miscommunication there. Looked like James was trying to set Clayton on the right side, and Clayton didn't pick it up. Server slides to your right, her left. Now comes down the right sideline. Beautiful pass by Chesler. Bump set left side. Criddle's attack is soft and into the net. And Chris tells him to play through it. He's not ready to spend that timeout yet. Now the server moves back to the left side of your camera, a little bit behind the non-existent screen. This serve is out of bounds, off to the left, and the Thunder finally side out. They'll rotate. Haley Dyer has the serve. Thunder lead by 5. They need 5. Dyer serve played out of the front row, sent over in 2. James is on it. Dyer applies the second touch. Criddle goes cross court deep. Not dug well by the defenders. They are going to return it in 3. Criddle's under it. James now sets the right side. Hard swing by Leonard off the block touch. Defenders rattle it around. They're going to return it from the left side. Another perfect pass by Dyer. Wheeler sends it over in 2. Long rally coming from the middle. Wheeler has first touch. It's got to go over, and it doesn't. Leonard tried to be aggressive with the final touch. It's into the net, and the Thunder lead is cut to 4. Substitution on the defender's side now. Service to the Thunder left. Handled by Chesler with hands. Dyer brings it back into play, and Lucy can't get it over the net. And just as quickly as they built the lead, it's starting to evaporate. Chris shows no panic, no timeout call here. Sticks with Chesla, Dyer, and Criddle in the back row. Flat serve into the net. Thunder will rotate on the mistake. Olivia Cox replaces Ari Chesla. She'll be in that front left position. And Lacey Criddle has the serve. Criddle with a strong serve. Untouched and just misses over the end line. Goes out of bounds. Point defenders. Now the server has a screen in the middle front. Serves to the right back. That's Leonard. Bumped up by James, and they still get a great attack out of it. Credit Grace James with a tough effort on that ball to keep the play alive and set up her outside hitter, Olivia Cox, for the kill. That allows the Thunder to score and spin. Leonard heads to the bench, and Emily Force has the serve from right in front of camera. Serve is right down Broadway. A nasty float. They crosses up the left back and middle back. Drops in for an ace, and the Thunder need 2 to close out the set. Chris gives her the signal where he wants the ball. This time she puts it outside the defender in the sideline. It's played back in bounds. Standing down ball, dug by Cox. James back to Cox on her feet, who gets a good attack out of it. Dug back in by the defenders. Middle attack is beautiful. Just over the top of the net, right in the seam between Dyer and Force. Thunder talk about it. They'll make the necessary adjustments. Up by 4. Serve coming from the other side of Grace James. To the Thunder right. Brought back into play by Force. Too tight to the net though. Grace James can't do anything with it. And that's another point for the defenders. Serve is up right down the middle. Hits the top of the net. Criddle stays on it long enough to get it to the center. Over and 2. Defenders mistouch it. And the point is coming to the Thunder. A double on a miscommunicated ball. Thunder will rotate, and Lucy Wheeler at the service line for set point. Wheeler goes to the right. Ball is shanked up and out of bounds. We're getting a ball rolling onto the court here. Defender's going to send it over. Wheeler has the dig. Play still alive. They set Clayton in the middle, and her attack can't get over the net. Defenders will win the point despite the ball rolling on the floor. Victory will have to win another serve for the Thunder. They'll have to do it in serve-receive with Criddle, Force, and Dyer left to right. The libero to serve for the defenders. Force screened out a little bit, right down the middle. High rainbow serve. Force lets it go. And a late decision by the line judge calls it in favor of the Thunder. And the Thunder are going to win the first set, 25-21. We'll take a quick break and be right back. Stick with us. You're watching Thunder Volleyball on Thunder TV. Set 2 action from Lawrence, Kansas, where your NB Thunder have a 1-0 lead in this 2-set affair with the Wichita defenders. Thunder on the day here in the first day of competition at the National Christian Homeschool Volleyball Championships are 3-2. They've won 3 sets and dropped 2 to the OKC Storm. They are on a path to finish second in their pool, and then they'll hit the qualifying round and figure out whether they're going to Division I or Division II for tomorrow's bracket play. Starters on the floor here in set number 2. Avery Leonard is in position 1. Olivia Cox in position 2. Grace James in 3, Sayla Clayton in 4. That means that he's going to play Avery Leonard as a middle blocker in this set. Annalise Criddle is in the back left, number 5, and Emily Force is in position 6. Bailey Dyer stands on the sideline ready to come into the game, most likely replacing Leonard. This is a serve-receive formation for the Thunder. There's the substitution, and we'll have Criddle, Force, and Dyer left to right in serve-receive to start set number 2. Waiting on the referee to get buckled into her stand. Total of 16 volleyball courts here at the Sports Pavilion in Lawrence, Kansas. This new facility for the homeschool championship this year. And it's a beautiful facility. Boys and girls, all age divisions under one roof. As the tournament continues to grow, but there's been volleyball going on in the facility wall to wall all day today. Big windows where we can see out where the sun is already set outside as we move into the evening hours. Don't know what the delay is here. We've got the defenders captain over talking to the referee, and now Grace James joins the conversation as well. Looks like the ball should go over to the defenders to start. Finally, the captains have their marching orders. Grace James spills the instructions back to Coach Chris Valdez. Thunder bench looks a little perplexed, but it looks like we're finally ready to get started. Chris getting an explanation now from another coach. And now Chris trades places with Coach Laura Forrest. I don't know if they gave him a card or something. Who knows? Set 2 ready to begin. Serve comes from the far side of the court. Cut off pass by Forrest straight to her center. James sets up Clayton in the middle of the floor, but Clayton hits it into the net. The first point goes to the defenders. Second serve again, right down Broadway. Forrest with a rip from the hip. Beautiful placement, puts the ball right to her center. Great attack for the Thunder out of the ball. They get the easy attack in return and now go left side. There's Olivia Cox with a line shot, not down. An attempt for a quick set on the other side of the net though. Scores a point for the Thunder. Double whistled on the center. Thunder will rotate. Ariana Chesla replaces Olivia Cox in the lineup and she'll have the serve left of screen. Chesla goes after the front row. Middle blocker has the first pass. Back row swing coming. Forrest is under it. Overpass is out of bounds, and the defenders will score another point. (2-1) our score. Second set of a 2-set match. Thunder won the first set. Looking to finish off here in set number 2 against the Wichita defenders. Serve is cut off by Forrest. Nice high pass. James is underneath it. Sets up Criddle on the left side. And a hard cross-court kill for Lacey Criddle. I like it when she does that. Thunder will rotate now. Grace James back to serve. And Junie Flores will replace Emily Force in that right front position. James serves to the right side of the screen at the left back, passes tight to the net, comes over in 2. Junie Flores picks it up over the tip, now sent over in 2. Coming back to the Thunder free. Dyer straight to her center, jump set on the quick to Lacey Criddle, who slaps at it a little too fast and hits it hard out of bounds. Defenders score on the hitting error by the Thunder. Flores, Dyer, Chesla, left to right, and serve receive. Server now slides to your right on the camera. And comes over there, almost over the top of the net, doesn't quite make it over. That net just bent the wrong way and swallowed the ball up on the wrong side. Thunder will score the point and rotate. The middle blockers will switch. Clayton to the bench. Leonard now in the front with that big screen set up for Haley Dyer. Dyer serves to the left back. Passes to the middle of the floor. Bump set right side. Hard swing in the gap. between the right back and the middle back. Defenders bend but don't break. They hold the lead here, 4-3. There's the whistle to serve now from the far court. It's number 24. Just to the right of the screen, takes her time. Top spin serve, Chesla's underneath. Very nice pass to her center, jumps that left side. Leonard's hit is blocked. Leonard keeps it alive, but too tight to the net. And the defenders will score. Coach Laura Forrest is still on her feet on the varsity bench. Takes some instruction from Coach Chris. Not sure what happened there, if that was a voluntary choice or not. Serve is right to the middle back. Dyer gets under it. Set with hands by James to Leonard on the left side. Hard swing, but the defenders keep it alive. Defenders now with a push attack coming back to the Thunder. Easily handled by James. Out of system set by Criddle is blocked back into Thunder territory. They send it over quickly. Now a hard left swing dug by Dyer. James has to poke it over in two. Thunder haven't gotten that hard attack they're looking for yet. Back row swing. Right at Chesla. Pass shanked too far to the right. Junie Flores kept it in place somehow, and the Thunder stay alive. Now a left side swing for the defenders. Dyer, beautiful pass. This is the one to Junie Flores, right side. Tools it off the block, and the Thunder finally score the point on the longest rally of the set. Credit Junie Flores with the big rescue ball to bring the ball back in and keep it alive. Thunder will rotate. Criddle to serve. Front row left to right is Cox, Leonard, and Flores. Criddle with a beautiful serve at the right back. It's back over and inbounds. Perfectly placed. Criddle couldn't get there in time. Defenders couldn't make that play again if they tried. The defenders of Wichita, Kansas, leading the Thunder of New Braunfels, Texas by 2. Service to Thunder left. Dyer passes to her right. Bump set by James. And here's Junie Flores with the left-handed attack. Tools it off the block, this time inbounds against the defenders. And Flores heads back to the bench after 2 quick kills. She'll give way to Emily Force in the back row. Force takes her time and puts the serve right in between the right back and the middle back. It's coming back free. That's what you're looking for as a server. The free ball perfectly passed by Force. They set up Cox on the left side, who puts it down for the kill. We are tied up at 6 on Emily Force's serve. Force again tries to go after the right back and finds the weak spot in the defense. Right in that seam between the right back and the middle back, she finds what we call ace territory. This time, front row serve, floats in and drops in front of the middle back. They set up the middle hitter. Unblocked. Haley Dyer's there for the dig. Doesn't matter as the defenders are wrestling for a double. And finally, the Thunder on a nice little scoring run. 4th serve of the run for Emily Force. Force makes a perfect placement. Eats up the middle back. Second ace of this run for Force. Defenders trying to get it fixed defensively. They swing it back the other way, but still look a little confused. Force puts it in the same spot. This time a better pass. Bump set to the back row. Standing down ball. Dyer's under it. Jump set front row. And a left-handed kill for Avalee Leonard. That left hand out of the middle will mix the defense up. They've already seen Sayla hitting with the right, and now Avalee comes in, punches it the other way, and it's too much. The defenders need a timeout to talk about it. 10-6 our score. We'll be right back. You're watching Thunder Volleyball on Thunder TV. Back on the floor in Lawrence, Kansas, where the Thunder have a 10-6 lead in set number 2 against the Wichita defenders. The timeout taken by the defenders to try to interrupt the scoring serving run by Emily Force. This time she hits a high rainbow serve to the middle back. Defenders put the attack into the antenna Yep. Takes the referee a moment to figure out what happens, but the attack was certainly in the antenna. And the serve will stay with the Thunder, who now lead 11-6. Forrest with a much flatter serve this time, off of the outstretched platform of the middle back, coming back free. Dyer shuffles underneath. James sets with hands, pushes it out to the left side, and Cox puts it down. There's a touch by the defenders, but no control over it at all. The Thunder have opened up a 12-6 lead here in set number 2. Most of it off of the service run by Emily Forrest, and that's another beauty. Off the hip of the middle back, coming over free. Aggressive free ball handled by Criddle. Grace sets behind her, wants to go to Leonard. Leonard's ball is blocked. Dyer is there in coverage, but can't get the ball up enough. And so the defenders will finally kill the serve run of Emily Forrest. 12-7 our score, set 2 in this 2-set match. Defender's server moves along the baseline, finally has her location, hits a deep float. Dyer gets it off to the center, who tries to flip it over the net in 2. The reverse free ball is short and into the net, and the defenders score on the miscue. Dyer, Criddle, Force, left to right, and serve receive. It's to Thunder left, but short and in the net. Thunder will score. They go up 13-8 as the middles will switch. And here's a chance for Avery Leonard to serve. The lefty moves off to the left of the camera screen. When she plays right side, she doesn't get the serve a lot. This time she puts a massive paw right into that 5-6 seam. Slow dribbler back. Criddle's under it. In system now, Olivia Cox goes down the line. Somehow dug by the defenders. They push over in 2. Criddle's good for it again. This time Leonard takes the second shot, and Cox attack down the line again and good for a kill. Olivia Cox is absolutely exploding at this year's national championship. She is really hitting hard from that left side, racking up the kills. Second serve of the run coming for the A train, Avery Leonard. And it's hard flat and into the net. Defenders will score the point. High float serve, handled by Cox. Quick set to the middle. Clayton's a little late on it, and the defenders score. Cox is now back at about the 15-foot mark as the Thunder go with 4 and serve receive. Criddle wants to use her hands, doesn't make clean contact. Can't get the ball to the center, and that's essentially an ace for the defenders. And now we're going to have a substitute. Lexi Sanborn will step in to handle the serve-receive duties here for Lacey Criddle. Sanborn, Forrest Dyer, left to right. Long, deep serve. Forrest ducks out of the way as the ball comes in front of the camera. Out of bounds, point Thunder. Fleming checks into the game, replacing Olivia Cox. Fleming gets the ball and moves to the left side of the screen where she'll have the serve with a 4-point lead. Coach Laura still standing, gives her the mark, tells her to hit 5, and she does for an ace. Beautiful serve by True Fleming. Excellent placement on that serve. Referee takes a moment to check the rotation, then decides she can't find anything wrong with it and tells True Fleming to continue. And continue she does. She sends a ball over there that is poorly set and even worsely hit by the defenders. And it looks like maybe the wheels are starting to come off on the other side of the net. Fleming trying to be aggressive. Can't get the ball over the net the third time. Side out to the defenders. 17-12 our score. Thunder can smell victory on the horizon. Has the serve, lots of practice dribbles now. Sets up with her classic bow and arrow and hits it down to the Thunder right. Overpass by Fleming, and defenders are under it. Send it over in two. Fleming, what a defensive recovery to come from right to left and make the dig there. And then Thunder go to their bread and butter, set up Lexi Sanborn on the left side for the kill. Excellent hustle play by True Fleming. Junie Flores replaces Emily Force in the front row as Grace James has the serve from right of camera. That thing was sinking as it fell in front of the middle block back. Easily handled attack by Fleming. Sets up Flores on the right side for the kill. And the Thunder now in cruise control. It looks like the defenders have closed up shop. None of the return hits are coming over fast. They all look slow and lazy. Mentally, they are a beaten team. James goes after the libero. High pass, center of the floor. Set to the left side. Hard swing. Blocked by Flores. She's there and shuts it down by herself. Junie Flores having a big impact late in this second set. James lines up her next serve. Goes after the libero again. High pass. Overpass. They're going to call a back row attack on that. Sayla Clayton was there to make contact on the second touch. Center left it too tight to the net, and Sayla was there for the touch. And timeout called by the defenders. 21-12 our score. We'll take a quick break and be back for the conclusion. You're watching Thunder Volleyball on Thunder TV. Thunder break the huddle first and ready to resume action here, needing 4 points to close out this victory over the Wichita defenders. Grace James will have the serve when the whistle blows. And there it is. James serves down the line, comes right back to her. She's there defensively. Chased down by Haley Dyer and sent over, not quite over. The reverse free ball by Sanborn was no good. Defenders will score on the quick attack. 25 now has the serve from the middle of the service line on the opposite court. Moves off to her right a little bit. She'll serve to Flores, Dyer, and Fleming. It's down the middle. Dyer's under it. Straight to her center. Pushed out by James. A right-hand attack by Sanborn. Not down, but not well handled. A lucky break for the defenders. They score the point. The outside hitter had to reach outside the antenna. Still put the ball in bounds in the only spot undefended by the Thunder. As we would typically tell them, make them hit it there to beat you. Lazy serve is over, handled by Fleming. James with a quick set underneath, tipped over by Flores. Fleming can't get to the second return ball, however, and that's another point for Wichita. Wichita's caught the Thunder in transition a couple times here in the last few points. Thunder need to recognize that and expect the ball back over in the second touch. Service to Thunder left. Junie Flores is under it. Bump set now, left side. Nice attack by Sanborn. It's overpass. Sayla can't get there, so James has to handle it defensively. Now Flores attacks right side, doesn't fall. Left side swing over the top of Flores' block. Dyer has the defensive touch. Sanborn free balls it over. Thunder back to base. Middle attack coming, and Clayton there to shut that down. Defenders can't recover. I could see the middle attack coming. Certainly Sayla Clayton could see it too. She was sitting on that, waiting for it. 22-15 our score, and Haley Dyer has the serve, needing 3 to close out the match. Dyer's serve is at the left back. Nice pass. Center runs right to left to get there. Hard swing off of the net, trickles over and lands in Thunderland. Service to Thunder left. Fleming has the pass. Jump set by James. Tipped over with the left by Leonard, and it comes back over and one. Almost caught the Thunder napping. Leonard takes another swing. This one is wide and out of bounds. She just missed her spot. 22-17 our score. Fleming, Dyer, Sanborn, left to right and serve receive. Soft rainbow serve is up. Fleming tries to cut it off. It goes backwards. Dyer brings it back into play. Fleming sends it over free. Now here come the defenders with the left side set, and they're going to get whistled for a double. A late whistle, but a good call. An awkward spin on that ball. Thunder, incidentally, haven't been called for a single double today. So they'll score and rotate. Lexi Sanborn to the line, needing 2 to win. Sanborn gets the whistle and goes from right to left. Defenders set up the middle attack and put it down between the blocker and the net. Victory will have to wait a couple more points. 23-18 our score. 16 has the serve. Service to Thunder left. Dyer straight at James, who sets up Leonard in the middle. Ball rescued by Cox after being blocked. Thunder still alive. Now the defenders from the left side drop it in the gap between Cox and Sanborn on the left side. They'll score again. Thunder need just 2 here to close this out, but they've been elusive those last 2 points. Dyer, Sanborn, Flores, left to right. It's flat off the top of the net. Cox sees it, keeps it up. James back to Cox. Hard cross-court attack. Dug by the defenders. Centers there with a late bump touch. Too tight to the net. Thunder will score on the defender's mistake, and Emily Force will check into the game to serve for match point. Ball retrieval takes a moment. Force has the ball. She has her signal. Surveys the defense. Finds the spot she wants in front of the middle back. Sent over in 2. It's a nasty touch. The referee doesn't like it, and that is going to do it. Thunder going to win match number 3 here, 25-19 over the defenders. We'll have live coverage of game number 4 in about an hour. Stay tuned to Thunder TV.